Work, goddammit. What's up? Yes. What's up, YouTube? So, I see like after a year of my freaking the time I was apart. I don't want to see me talking. Anyway, anywho, the part I was in a gang initiation. That's story time. I see a lot of people got something to say about it, and y'all like leaving negative comments and all that. I'm like, okay, like there's like nothing happened, but I didn't say anything significant happened though. I don't remember mentioning that. Anywho, little whores. Don't get offended if I say little whores or little bees, you know, like I don't really mean it like that. Anywho, this is a story time about the time. Oh! He's looking at the spare tire on this car. Anywho. Oh yeah, my tongue green from this, if you're wondering. So this is the time I got cheated on by my ex, ex. Anywho. So I was dating this boy. He shall stay nameless. He will not get any clout from this video. Anywho. Oh wait. I'm sorry. Let me cut that off. Anywho, I'm on my way to work. It's taking so long. Anywho, so I dated this boy. He liked thick girls, i.e. me. So he liked the thick girls, whatever. He actually liked the girls like bigger than me, which there is no thing wrong with that, anything wrong with that. But he liked the big girls, like really big girls. So anywho, I dated him for about 2 months. I know you're like, that ain't nothing. Well, when you constantly talk to somebody every day for over 60 days, it seems like a lot, but truly it's not. Oh! Once you think about it, if the phone fall again, then I'm just gonna grab it, put it back up. Anywho, so I need to get over. So I dated him for 2 months. There's always been this girl who would like, oh, let me tell y'all. Okay, so we were like in a relationship. Like he would post pictures of me saying, bae, whatever, with bae, tag me in it, whatever. So this girl, she would go on my Instagram and watch my story, and I noticed that, like, how when you get like a new like story watcher, if you're not like that good up with views, you like, who this? And it said followed by my ex-boyfriend, his Instagram name, his ad name. So I was like, okay, whatever, it must be one of his followers just looking. I don't know if she a cousin, whatever. But anywho, so I would see this girl. She was like, I want to say she mixed, but let's get that straight. Mixed does not mean beautiful. I'm not saying she was ugly, but I'm not saying, oh, she mixed, she must be better than you. I would insert a picture, but I'm not gonna be that petty because I don't want this to go viral and then like she come after me. So anywho, don't mind this pimple under my chin. I don't know how I get pimples under my chin, honestly, and I know I got a double chin. Anywho, so basically, she would watch my story. So then it kind of got annoying. Like she kept constantly watching, like boom, boom, boom. Like I think she no, she didn't even follow me. That's why I was like, she didn't even follow me, and she watching my story like this, like boom, boom, boom. And then I would post like pictures of him saying my bed, whatever. Then I posted a story where it was like, I don't want her to see me talking, where it was like my boyfriend's followers stalking me without following me. That's stalking or whatever. I know y'all like, you created the beef, whatever, but I really didn't. If she knew, like, if she ain't see anything wrong with that, then she wouldn't have started nothing. Anyway, she watched it, then she blocked me. So she knew I was talking about her. She knew I was talking about her. So she blocked me, and so that kind of went away. It went away. But you know how when you block somebody, come on. You know how when you block somebody and you can't like find their @ name. So I couldn't find her to block her back. So anyway, let me tell you what this chick did. She unblocked me to watch my story and then blocked me after she watched my story. So I'm like, what the, what the so these people gonna think I'm weird talking to myself. Anyway, it was weird, right? So once I saw her @ name that read it, I said, you really unblocked me just to watch my story? And I think she came in my DM. I think she did. She was like talking mad mess. And I'm like, you're straight trash. She was bigger than me, by the way, which there's nothing wrong with a BBW, okay? I'm not on the BBW level, but like there's nothing wrong with a BBW. I'm like thick, and then BBW, I'm like smack dab in the middle. Anywho, I was like, you a cow or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. If you BBW, I love you, I swear. Anywho, that was beef. And then I saw my ex's initials in her bio, because I had another account which she didn't even know about. She still don't know about to this day. Well, I don't watch it no more because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And plus, like, I had to do some. I had to delete Instagram and put it back on there for my Apple Watch to look at it on my Apple Watch. So yeah, that's what I did. And who she said had my little, my ex. Well, at the time he was my boyfriend, so he wasn't an ex at the time. So let's just say ABC with a heart. It was his initials, so I let him know about it. He was like, we're just friends, all that. And I'm like, no, nigga, this is not just friend. This is not just friend. Your friend don't do that, with a heart. You say like best friend or something. So that was that. And we was having problems about that. Okay, I'm back. My mom called me. Oh, that's definitely her car. Oh, so I saw some smoke, so I got scared. That's her car. It gotta be. I can't go up no more, ma'am, so you look gonna have to stick right there. That's definitely her car. Go, bitch, down. Anywho, so we was already having problems at the time about that. Best friends will have best friends. And then I told him stop talking to her, and he was like, no, that's my friend, let me friend with her. So, mind you, this girl's like 6 foot, and I don't know how much she weighs more than me, but I'm like 5'5". I went to the doctor, they said I was 5'3.5", but I say I'm 5'4.5", but who say 5'4.5", so I just say 5'5". So trying to look, because everybody just trying to turn. That's your car, baby. Yeah, I thought it was my car smoking. I would try to let you go, but I'm too close. Anyway, so I'm trying to remember. This happened like such a long time ago. Well, not really such a long time ago, like September and like the end of September. Is that her shit smoking? Well, go. I'm gonna be pissed if this light turn yellow. So, let's jump. That's what we were having problems about. So we just kept dating, whatever. Then let's jump to a couple of weeks later. I want to say he took me out his bio for some reason and took the pictures of me down. So that's when I thought their relationship started, after the fact we broke up, all that. But it's juicy, get real juicy. Y'all just gotta listen. So basically, he took me out his bio, all that, took all the pictures down. So I took all the pictures down to him. You know, he was like, I would say, put me back in your bio, and he would be like, okay. And mind you, coincidence, this girl's name is Carrie also, but it was like Carrie, something like that, some stupid way. I'm just playing. But so some months passed by, and I've been checking on her little, you know, she would have some little petty stuff on her story, like I do have a boyfriend, all this. So a couple weeks later, a weekend come. He was supposed to come to my house after he got off of work. Let's say it was like 4 o'clock or something. I think it was 4 o'clock. And then I do cake orders, you know, like I make cupcakes, cakes, whatever. So yeah, I do that. I did that, or I do that, whatever. So I had this order that just happened to be by down the street from his job, down the street from his job, right? And I was gonna surprise him getting off of work, and that's when he'll be on his way from my house. So that morning I saw the girl, you know, the girl that he cheated on me with. You will get to know that. He cheated on me with. I saw her post on her story, but I watched it on the other account because she blocked me anyway, and I blocked her, so it really wouldn't matter. So on the other account, she was like, on my way, and then she was like, made it, and it said Motel 6. Mind you, Motel 6. Then it had, like, once you press the Motel 6, you know how you see your not seeing your location, but it's your location on, like, the, you know, say you at Walmart, and it say what Walmart you at. But so she put that on her story, so I clicked it, and it said it's like 2 exits away from my house. That's not really far if you know where I live. It's like, I want to say like 7 miles to like 8 miles away from my house. So what I did, I didn't pay no mind. Well, I told him about it. I was like, she's in Baton Rouge. And he was like, she is? Like, playing so fucking stupid. Like, she is? Like, bitch, you know, that's your friend, right? You know? Anyway, I know I'm getting mad, y'all. Getting loud. Y'all never seen this part of me. But, oh yeah, sorry I ain't posting in a little while too. Something interesting, by the way. I gotta wrap this up in about like a couple minutes. But so I went to do the little cake order. Then I went to get his favorite chips and his favorite drink, and I went to his job because he got off like, I want to say like 4, and I made it there around 3:30. So mind you, I was earlier. So he had this distinctive truck, by the way. He had a 91. Nothing wrong with the old car, but when it comes down to my Exodus, he had a 91 truck, like some Chevy truck. One mirror was missing. The fucking handle was broken, and like it was just fucked up all the way around. So I don't know how that bitch was still running. It had no air conditioning. It wasn't really a bad truck when it came down to like drive wise, but it was distinctive because he had like Ruckus stickers on the back. If y'all know where Ruckus is, I don't know if just Louisiana got that, but probably not, but I don't know. He had Ruckus stickers on the back and stuff, so it was distinctive, and it was like silver and blue. So like when you seen it, you seen the bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I looked all the way around that bitch to find his truck. I was like, okay, he usually parks where it's visible. He worked at a sports academy, by the way. So I looked around that whole motherfucker. I did not see that truck. Okay, I didn't see a truck that was close to it. I didn't see the fucking truck. I didn't see it. So I was like, okay, so where your truck at? Like, you must have got out early. So I didn't text him. I didn't say nothing. I went to that motel where she said she was. That's where she fucked up. That's where she fucked all the way up. I wonder if she like really wanted me to know, you know, really wanted me to know. But anywho, I went there and I said, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm so freaking crazy. I'm so fucking crazy. Why would I think he over here? Like, I was like, I'm such a stalker. I'm such a, you know, I'm like, I'm trying to make like any excuse for him not to be there, you know, and I'm just acting crazy. So I did not text him. I did not do nothing. So this is what I did. I went there in this car. This is my mom's car. My car, it needed like an alternator, so I couldn't like put it on the interstate because the battery, like the alternator belt wasn't pushing the battery enough to keep my car on, so I could only go local places. So that's another car, by the way. I got another one I bought, by the way. So I was in this car, so he wouldn't know. This is like not a distinctive car. The car I had was a distinctive car, and if you know what car that is, comment it down below and you will get a shout out, because that means you is a ride or die. Okay, but anyway, I was in this car. It's a white car. It's a Mercedes, a white Mercedes. So it's not distinctive. So if you be like, oh, they might have that car anywhere, you know. So if he did see me, he might not know it's me. I pulled up at the hotel. I looked on the side, didn't see his car. I looked in the front, didn't see his car. So I said, let me just turn around. He is not here. So I pulled around in the back, and the first car I seen was my boyfriend's, my ex now, but it was my boyfriend. So mind you, I'm already pissed the fuck off. I'm breathing heavy, and I'm calling him, texting him, and he didn't answer. I'm gonna say he left his phone in the car. Like I just knew it, because I think it was going straight to voicemail. So he had to turn it off, and that's what he do. He leave it in the car. So I seen his car there, and I sat out that bitch for like an hour and a half. I did not know what room there was in, so it's not like I could have knocked on the door. Mind you, it was a Motel 6, so I could see like all the doors. But I didn't know what door they was in. Room they was in. So yeah. So I just, seen that. So I was just sitting there. I was like, and I want to insert the clip of the truck. If y'all think I'm lying, this is made up, I'm not. Like, I will show you a clip of me zooming in on the truck. And like, you'll see the record stickers is silver and blue. You get that license plate number. You can do anything you want with that license plate number. You want to help your girl out. But yeah, so yeah, that happened. Then I waited out that bitch for like an hour and a half. Like, I was that bitch. Like, I know I could be like, I'll just go home. Then I saw him like an hour and a half later. I saw him walking out the hotel, not in his work clothes, not in his fucking work clothes, mind you. So I'm pretty sure they planned everything. Like, say, I'm gonna tell my current girlfriend, I got work, so I could come hang with you, type shit. And it hurt, and I was just like, oh God. Okay, so thank God I made it. So he came out. I saw him pick his phone up. His windows was down, so I could have did anything. Like, I was in that state of mind, like, to slash all his tires, but I did not. I could have busted the windows out that bitch. It was manual windows, everything. So I don't want to see them talking. I don't see me talking. Anyway. Anywho, When he came out, I pulled off fast as a bitch. I wanted him to think like I ain't know nothing, I ain't know shit. That's what I wanted him to think. But so I pulled off, and I saw him pulling the other way, which is not towards my house. I wonder if he was like gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna come to your house type shit. But I'm sorry it's so long, but it's so juicy. Like, so I called him. This is the funny part. I called him. After that, he texted me. So I called him. He answered. He said, hello. And I said, hey, where you at? And he was like, no. I said, you coming to my house? He was like, no. I said, why? Guess what this motherfucking stupid ass bitch said? Guess what this motherfucking stupid ass bitch said? He said, he said, oh, my dad's in the hospital. He was like, my dad's in the hospital. He fell off a ladder. And I'm leaving the hospital. I said, oh, you're going to the hospital? So I wanted to make sure, like, you know, like, did you say you was leaving the hospital? I mean, you was going to the hospital? Because I know where you was at. So that's a lie on top of a lie. He said, no, I'm leaving the hospital. I said, oh, so you leaving the hospital, huh? And then he was like, yeah. I said, you want to try again? Like, I said that shit. I said, you want to try again? And he was like, fuck, he was like, oh, I was like, that's your final answer? And he was like, yeah, that's my final answer. What are you talking about? I said, well, let's just call him John. I said, well, John. Ew, I don't like that name. Yeah, I just say John. I said, well, John, I just saw you leaving the fucking Motel 6 where the fat bitch is. I said those exact words. And he was like, he ain't say shit. Oh yeah, he ain't say nothing. And I was like, well, he was like, man, see, he was like, how you knew I was over there? I said, well, I went to your job. He was like, well, you stalking me, you went to my job. I said, actually, I was trying to surprise you with your chips and drink. And he was like, oh, and all this. He was like, I got out early to go see my dad. He was like, I wasn't even chilling with her, and all that. So I was like, okay, whatever, bitch. Like, dumbass, stupid ass, retarded ass, crooked teeth motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going in on this bitch. Like, I really was. And so is it still going? Okay, so I was like, then later I saw, my storage went out. I'll just finish it like this. So I saw her post on her story, him and her like kissing, and he was like, this is my wife, all that. Like, he didn't give a fuck like what I thought. He didn't give a fuck about me. Like, if you knew you had a girlfriend, you still posted the shit on Instagram. And then he was like, he posted, I was the first person to make her come. Like, come, C-U-M, come. Like, come, like you. Like, either y'all fucked or you did something. Cause, I mean, we ain't did nothing. So, like, you fucking her. Like, dang. So, I'm like, what the fuck? So, anyway, she wanted to get petty. So, I messaged her. I was like, you fat bitch. I was like, I was going in. Like, I know I'm like dick, whatever. But she was fat motherfucker. Like, this might go viral, so I ain't gonna put her in here.